just chit-chatting on the radio with them boys because there's been a lot of rain outside, and I done sent everybody home, and I come home, and I'm just having a little fun on the radio there, folks.
Yeah, I heard you a little earlier there. You were talking to all kinds of people. I was working on my new YouTube channel. I set up a new YouTube channel. The other one there, the settings weren't right, so I changed it to a new one.
Okay, on that, I'm working on a YouTube channel on it, yeah. Well, when I grow up, I want to be a big boy like you and got me a YouTube channel and all that kind of good stuff there, folks.
Oh, heck yeah, man. Well, you know me, I like my recordings when I'm recording all my friends, and I just don't like, see, when I went to Mean Pills one year, back about 20 years ago, God bless his heart, he loved his Watergates just as much as I do. And we'd sit there and listen to all kinds of cassette tapes. He had his player and everything. It was really cool. I've been to Mean Pills' house there, Break.
Yeah, folks, yeah. Well, I sure had a whole lot of recordings with him on that doggone PC, man. And that little crash, man, I done lost a lot of my stuff, man, no doubt about it. But Lord, no, man, we go over here back in the days, those black government boys used to have some rustling going on with him on that double in going up to Mean Pill, no doubt. But Lord, no, God bless his soul on it here, man, and them boys done told me now that on 148 in New Jersey and move on to this too, there, folks, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that this morning, man. That's sad, too. My prayers are in his family also. Hey, your computer didn't crash, man. I bet your hard drive's still spinning. I bet you can get all that data.
Man, sure, man. That was real back in the days on it, yeah. And now that one bought me a brand new PC, all that double-looking stuff. I move on, man. I lose a lot of my stuff there, folks, yeah.
Man, if you just take that apart, if you just take that old computer apart, if it's a laptop or a PC, whatever it may be, and mail me the hard drive, I'll get you that data. I'm a computer technician also.
Yeah, folks, yeah. I still got that on. Sure, I done tossed that up like I was way back then, man. I don't got it no more. I done tossed everything out way back then when I got my new one there, folks, yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, well. Yeah, I save all my hard drives. I have 3 crash hard drives with a bunch of Watergates on it too. And to get the hard drive repaired, it's actually crashed. It won't spin, and it's going to cost too much to get it repaired. So I just got it waiting if I ever wanted to fix it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That double would not boot up, man. You turn it on, the light plug, man. It would not doggone boot up there, folks.
Oh yeah, it's just no good.
Yeah, folks, yeah. Yeah, so I ain't had no time with it, man. I just everything is all but good, man. But I'm just gonna tell you, man, boy, you sounding like a low.
Yep, same here. That's usually how this radio is over here. I mean, sometimes I could talk to people for 40, 50 minutes, and it's just me and the one person. You know, I get my own condition. I ain't got to worry about these kind of big Rudy Poots trying to pop shot fireball their break.
Don't you get started now. Now, don't you get started. I understand that, man. I know Cool One is out there, and Macho Man, I believe Audio Pipe out there, too. All them boys gonna want to holler for you, man, because you sound real good. I'm gonna stand by and see Macho Man and Cool One and Audio Pipe. Them boys gonna holler for you, folks, yeah?
I'm gonna try and record them. I'll try and record them if they call me there, 410.
Yeah. Well, you can call the names, man. Macho Man and Cool One and Audio Pipe. Because if you call them, they gonna know doggone they can talk. Audio Pipe and Macho Man and Cool One, folks, yeah?
Well, man, Cool One, he's going to get on my Watergate, and all he's going to say is, Cool One, bye, bye, bye. Cool One, bye, 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 bye. No, when you got off the key, I didn't hear nothing. It's just dead quiet, quiet as a mouse there, Break.
Oh, no, them boys probably doggone think I'm going to key back up, man. But I'm on the word base. I'm not going to key on them boys. I was just doggone standing down for them doggone boys to get some. Because doggone, you see, when condition running like this on it here, after condition done fall back, them doggone mud does talk about one to talk all the skip up. He done talk all the skip up there.
There's 39 other channels they could go to. They can go to channel 11, 17, 28. They can go to all them channels and call them.
that's why I was standing by so them boys can holler for you. Cause the way you sound on it in, doggone man, if a cockroach got a station down in my doggone septic tank, you won't hear him there, 14.
10 rods on that. I'm getting a lot of bleed over from the Mexicans right now. I'm getting a lot of south of the border, probably down there around South Mexico in that area, Puerto Rico or something like that. I get a lot of those conditions too. Man, if I could speak Spanish, I probably could talk to them all day.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, well, every now and then I get into Puerto Rican boys. Them boys can drop a great big hammer, man. But I can talk a little bit of Spanish, man. They understand what I'm saying. But I'm not too good on that Dutch chicken eating, no doubt about it, man. 14.
Man, if I had the neighbors come over here, because all my neighbors, they're all, every one of my neighbors is Spanish on that end. Some of them don't even speak English. But if I had a problem with their TVs or their telephones or something like that, and they came over here, I wouldn't be able to understand what they were saying anyway, their break.
I understand exactly what you mean, man. Yeah, that's all, man. Well, school was back in the days on that double. I used to do a little bit of Spanish in school, but I'm sorry now. I didn't take it up, man. Went on to do doggone history and math and English and all them kind of doggone geography and stuff. But I'm sorry I didn't take Spanish up as a second language, man. Because doggone I know we had a lot of fun on the bands and them boys. 14.
And my son and daughter took Spanish for 2 years, and they don't speak Spanish. They took Spanish for 2 years, and they don't speak Spanish. They're 410.
Yeah, right, yeah. But doggone, you gotta be around, doggone. If you're around it, man, you gonna keep on talking it, man. But doggone, they done doggone learn to speak it, then they come back home with you, and you done out there talking English. They gonna talk to you in English, so they're not gonna remember this. But yeah.
Man, there's a lot of friends of mine I go to the lake with, and half of them don't speak English. The one friend that I go, he speaks English, but there's a lot of family members that don't speak English at all. They just speak Spanish, but they're really good people.
Yep, that's for sure, man. But I'm sorry, I really would like to speak Spanish real fluent and understand it, man. I can understand it on it here. But Lord, no, doggone, man, I got a doggone, get me a doggone teacher now. I just came from doggone one of my doggone clients' house, and she's from Mexico, and she been living up in Canada, man, but she ain't got no time with me right now, because she got 2 kids on it here, she got to take them to school, and she ain't got no time to fool with a hard-backed up-looking mud duck like me, want to learn Spanish there, for here.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, man, when you're a single parent like that and doing all that, it ain't easy, man. That's why I had to get off the radio for like 15 years. I couldn't do anything but kind of big and take care of kids there, break.
Yeah, yeah. Well, doggone, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Just doggone keep your fingers crossed that when you get old and green can't move too good, that one of the grandkids or one of them kids gonna pass you and doggone pass you a double-looking doggone a bowl of ice cream there for them.
I've already teach my adult kids. I said, look, if you bring grandkids over there, don't think over to my house. Don't think you're dropping them off. You're still going to be a parent with them, because none of this new generation where they drop the grandkids off to grandma and grandpa's house and then they go do what they do. Oh hell no, I ain't doing that.
No, I sure wouldn't encourage that either, man. I sure wouldn't encourage that either on it either. I ain't say doggone you a babysitter, no doubt about it. But doggone for the time you done put in, and then doggone kids, when they were doggone babies on it either, when you start getting to a baby, you gonna need one of them doggons to pass you a bowl of ice cream out of the refrigerator there. Fuck yeah.
I ain't 10 Raj on that. Oh, I'd get us some ice cream and all that. Yep, no doubt. Now, I wouldn't, my kids are, right now, they're just starting their little adult lives, you know. My daughter, she's in college, so she ain't going to do none of that for a little while. And my son, he's too busy working.
Okay, well, that's good. You don't got nothing to worry about. All you got to do, doggone man, is play with the radio and talk to them double-looking mud ducks like me. Folks, yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I've been doing, man. That's why I've been on the radio so much, because you know, I'm just hanging out in my house, maybe working on jet skis or cars or bikes or something like that. But shoot, if I want to talk on the radio when it's 110 degrees outside, I'm definitely going to do it there, break.
Good copy. Well, the last couple of days down here, man, boy, doggone, it's been hot, man. For the last couple of months, I was there for the last 3 months, man. been real hot, but for this month and the last month, man, been extra hot. But doggone, been really catching dogs all day today. I was sure glad, man. I done sent everybody home on it in, and I came home and turned the radio on, plugged my starter in, I'm trying to get some of these radios out of my dog plug in Ponta Rosa, and dog on the radio at the same time there, 14.
10 Roger on that. It's been real hot over here too, man. I mean, I've been waiting for it to cool down. It just hasn't done it, man. We'll get 117 here. I think last week we hit a record at 121 degrees. 121 degrees Fahrenheit, man. I mean, that's like you could fry an egg on the street.
Good Lord, be my mercy. I couldn't take that temperature, man. The highest doggone we go probably is up around doggone, I would say about doggone 95, 97 degrees on that double and when we get up around 97 degrees, we call it real hot. But lucky for us on this end, when this double is down here, man, it normally runs around 90 degrees every day on it end. And then we get down to about 25, about 70 degrees on that double and end, 70 degrees. Man, this double is down here talking about it real cold there, folks.
Oh yeah, 10 Roger on that. Well, living out here, I'm always wearing a sweatshirt when it's 70 because it's always hot, you know, and then in the winter time it only cools down to about 70 and 80 here in the day and maybe 50 at night. But over here we don't have a whole lot of humidity a lot of times. Like if it's 120 degrees, it might be only like 8% humidity. And sometimes when it's 97 out here, it's only 6% humidity, so it's not real humid. It's not like you're sweating like a stuck pig.
Yeah, but that's all it is out here too in the water, man. We always getting that cool breeze coming across, man, but doggone, for the last couple of nights now, we've been getting this doggone thing they call midday heating on it. Yeah. You see, it gets real hot in the morning, and by the time it reaches about 2 o'clock, them big old storm clouds done gather. But lucky for us, they don't turn. They don't look like a doggone tornado, but they're gonna come around and boy, they drop down some rain wherever they form. If they form in the north, they're gonna drop a whole lot of rain in the north and a whole lot of heat in the south there.
Yeah, we don't get no rain out here, man. We don't get rain at all. I mean, actually, we had a hurricane that we haven't had since like 70 years or 100 years. We had a hurricane, a real hurricane that was going to come right in here, but then it turned into a tropical storm, which we never get those. And that's when we got 4 inches of rain in one day, and we'd never had 4 inches in one day. That's how much rain we get in 1 year.
Good Lord, be my mercy. No wind. Shook, man. We all get that big water coming down from the Colorado River. Where you get your water from there, baby?
Now, we get all of our water from the northern California, Colorado. So up there in northern Cal, when it rains a lot in northern Cal and Sierra Nevada. And in the 1940s, they built this pumping station that pumped the water from the snowpack down to southern California. I just passed it the other day, actually. It was up on this one big mountain, and they pump it down to these reservoirs. There's like 8 reservoirs that go from northern Cal all the way down to Lake Paris in southern Cal right here, and that's where we get some of our water because we got a lot of people who live here, but not enough rain.
I've been watching a documentary on it. I've been watching a documentary and see y'all water gonna start to dry up on that double in here because of this doggone climate climate heating up on that Michigan here, man, with the doggone world heating up, and all the water is gonna start to dry up on it here. They say doggone some part that dried up so much, doggone they found a ship down there in the riverboat.
That was a documentary from before. It rained real bad last year, filled up every lake out here. All the Lake Mead that's always like been on saying it's low, Lake Powell, Lake Shasta, all those. They even put the boats back on, man. They even put all the yachts or whatever, the houseboats. They put the houseboats back on the lake because all the rain that northern Cal had filled up most all the lakes. So, you know, sometimes we get in a drought, and then sometimes we'll just get a lot of rain for a couple of years.
Yeah, 14. Okay. Well, I thought you was on that same doggone river on it, and them dublockers was talking about. But they said something about one of them doggone rivers was drying up, man. But Lord knows, somebody keyed up, I believe doggone, was stovepipe in Florida. But doggone, man, as long as you stay on the mall, you cover him up completely up there.
Hey, 10 Roger on that. Well, at least somebody, as long as somebody don't cut my radio off like happened the other day. Damn, man, these guys are jumping on me. They're out there trying to pop shot me, trying to prove them. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get they're trying to get fame off of Fireball's name there, Break.
I don't know if they're trying to get no fame, but let me tell you something, man. The last key, doggone, you done keyed doggone on 50 dB. My radio got 60 dB in the corner. You done key 50 dBs and you're talking forward to 55. And you got off the mall, somebody was back there keyed up, but I didn't know where to find out who it was there, folks here. Hey, Stovepipe, you back there reading the mail? Hey, 25 in Florida, Break.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Yeah, 14 B-Boy in the movie, but that duck on Fireball in California, man. That duck like a plug in my radio up there, 14.
Hola, ¿cómo me dio? Yo.
Alright, take care, 25, take care, B-Boy. Hey, Fireball, your power gone off there, Break.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. I live next to the Colorado River. That's how the Salton Sea came about down here. It's from the Colorado River. It flooded in the 1923. They were making some kind of a small little salt basin or something like that for farming one year, and then the next year it just straight flooded, and it flooded for like 10 months. And it flooded the whole basin down here. That's how we got the Salton Sea.
Okay, so they're going to end up around the snow cap. Them boys sending water for you. Them boys up around the snow cap, they're sending the water for you there, folks here.
Oh yeah, the drinking water, you know, and it goes along the Colorado River and comes down here. So yeah, all the snowpack, all that stuff, that all comes from northern Cal. And the Colorado Rockies, and it all goes into the Colorado River and all comes down to here. You know, they have all these water rights and dams, like the one they got in Vegas and all that. That's how Southern Cal gets their water, because, boy, we don't get enough rain.
Yeah, folks here. Well, we got two seasons down here. We got the rainy season that it starts from just about around the 1st of June, and it runs down just right about around doggone December 1st on it here. And that's when we get all on the storms and the hurricanes and them bad tropical waves. That's how we get the water. But that water falls on the ground down here, and our country on this here, man, it's a limestone-based country. So that double of water filters down through the limestones, and it goes down into them underground caves on it here. And we done drill some holes down, and I pump that double right back up, man. Boy, that double of doggone is as fresh as deer. 14.
Yeah, that's Palm Springs has a lot of drinking water, or water for showers, and water in all the golf courses and stuff because of that too. Like the water comes down out from the mountains, drops down into the desert, and it just seeps down in there and into the ground. And they got all kinds of wells over there around Palm Springs area. I think I watched a documentary on that. They said they had more water, regular drinking water or shower water, all that stuff. They had more water for 100 years under that ground over there by Palm Springs.
Wow. But I wish we could see that. We got to doggone read every year to make sure we get enough rain, man, so we can get some going down. But doggone, every now and then, when it started to get too low in the reservoirs, they were going to put down another doggone desalination plant. We got about 2 or 3 of them double-pluggers on the island right now, where we can get that brackish water that comes in just around the edge of the island on it in and filters through the rock. But doggone, we just use the desalination plant and finish complete doggone taking that salt out, man, and getting it back up with the fresh water. But I don't like that doggone desalinated water, man. I prefer, man, coming down through the limestone rock, man.
Well, they got a lot of those down here in Southern Cal. the water treatment plants, man. They treat all the water from going to the bathroom and taking a shower and all that, and they process the Convigan whatever water, and then they water. Then they do that in real like southern Cal, like San Diego, Riverside, all that. They use all those so they can water all the grass or the golf fields and the horse fields and all that. They do that from the water treatment plants.
Yeah, that's what we're about to start doing now here in Barbados, man, because they've been using the same water, the drinking water, because doggone everybody down all the plantations now themselves pumping the water out of the ground. So they want to doggone to minimize doggone using the good water, the water plants. So now they're going to doggone start that same process over here. They're going to doggone treat the water from doggone the shower and all that and dirty water, and clean it back up and then use it now for irrigation doggone for the fields now. So they're about doggone doing the same thing over here.
Oh yeah, they're all over southern Cal, man. They're everywhere down here, man. They're about every 30 miles. You'll see a water treatment plant in every little county, because we just don't have enough good water to do that, to water, because San Diego's a beautiful city, but they got a lot of grass they got to water to make it look good, and they don't want to water it with the water rights that they already have from the Colorado River, so they do it that way. And they're getting some off the sea too. They're taking the salt out of the Pacific Ocean and doing that too.
Yeah, well that's good, man, because you don't want to use the good water, man, because doggone they sure got enough water around the world to feed everybody, but doggone for some reason or the other, man, water beginning to get a little on the scary side there, folks.
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, it's always good to conserve water. You always see all these things on TV, watch water in your grass and this and that. And down in San Diego, man, you'll get a ticket if you're watering your grass at certain times. Man, they'll be like, no, you're going to have, they'll give you a ticket just for watering your grass.
Well, I could understand that because doggone at one point down there, the reservoirs, man, was going down so low. You could not doggone wash your mobile. You could not use a power washer. You could not doggone water your grass on that double end. Everything was restricted on it there just for doggone domestic use.
Well, now what they're doing now is when it rains, or if it rains, they changed the rules. Newsom, our stupid governor, he changed the rules where you can pick all that water up and use it as you want. But before, it was illegal to get your own water from that was coming down from the sky. So if it fell on your roof and you had a gutter system and you were saving the water, you weren't allowed to. Well, he changed all those rules. So if you save all that, you can use it to water your own grass.
Yo, it's the other way around down here. It's the other way around. Now, if you're going to build a house down here, and the roof is going to be over a particular amount of square footage on it here, you must got doggone a water tank, at least doggone, to hold that duplicate water. The bigger the roof, the more doggone capacity you should be able to hold. And some people do the collection tank in the ground, and some people doggone buy them duplicate black tanks that, the tanks you gonna put on the outside and catch the water off the roof there, folks.
Yeah, I got a friend who has one of those. Works real good for him. I mean, every time it rains, we don't get a lot of rain, but I mean, he could collect 200 gallons all the rain that he gets, and he waters all his trees with it.
Yup, and that's doggone everything doggone. If things go a little bit on the shady side, all you gotta do, man, drop doggone 1 chlorine tablet down in that tank, man, and that water good to go, folks.
Yeah, you just want a little filter over there. That's what he does. He's got a filter on the bottom of it. He just turns it on and he waters all of his grass, because water's real expensive out here, man. I mean, water bill in San Diego, man, just to have water and the water service, I mean, you spend $200 and you don't even have grass. You're not even watering the grass. You're just spending like about $140 just taking showers and washing your dishes and your clothes.
Yeah, but then how much that's a month on it here? How much usually is water bill in a month there, right?
Well, out here we have it different where I live. Mine's only like $30. But I know out in San Diego, when I lived out in the San Diego area, Mine was always about $90 to $120, and I only had a little 3-bedroom with all the kids and whatnot, and we didn't water nothing. We didn't have plants. We didn't have trees. You know, we just had to cut the grass that the rain made it grow, but we didn't water anything. We were only taking showers and washing dishes, and we didn't even wash clothes, and it was still like $90-something a month.
Wow. Yeah, that's a lot, man. Well, down here, usually, before, we had just a normal water bill. The normal water bill probably about $30 to $35, which is just about $15 US, man. It used to be around $15 US. But now, they done put a garbage tax on it, and they done put, another tax for the sewage tax and all that. We don't got sewage where we live on this here, because everybody got their own wells, no doubt about it, and we don't do sewage over here, but we still got to pay the sewage tax on top of the garbage tax, and then to move the water bill now from $30 to $35 up to about almost $80, which is about $40 US a month.
Yeah, that's what they're doing out here in San Diego area. They raised, because a lot of my family still lives in Ramona, my hometown, which is not far from here, and they said that they were raising the water bill 20% more. So that's why everyone's getting on solar, because the electric bills out here have been skyrocketing, man. I mean, shoot, when I moved here, my electric bill wasn't more than $60 in the winter and maybe $150 in the summer. Man, now it's like $300 in the summer and like $170 in the winter, and I'm still doing the same stuff.
Good Lord, be my mercy, $300 in the winter, man. That's a $600 in Barbados money, because $2 Barbados dollars is $1 US. Good Lord, be my mercy, boy, we couldn't take that. Sometimes I can run up about 200 in a small if I talk a lot on the radio, and if I don't, it probably can run just about around $120, which is just about $60 US money a month, man. But I done just bought me a brand new off-grid setup. I got a finished hooking up. I just only got the bracket bolt on the wall, but I gotta lift that battery on the wall and hook it up and put everything up in line. So when I'm talking on the radio, that's the only time my light bill is gonna move on it in. So I'm gonna leave my station on the grid, but I'm gonna take everything else on the house off grid there, folks.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, I want to do that too. I want to do solar over here. You know, that's what Mr. Audio does. Mr. Audio's remote station and his whole farm up there on his property there in Arizona is all off the grid. He runs it all on solar, and he can run his radio on solar too. And that's what I want to do here one of these days. But man, you got to have all these California permits and all this other stupid stuff to do it. I just tried to figure all that out, and I'm still trying to figure it out. You got to have a company to do it and all that. But it's about to do it out here. It's about $25,000. So I don't know, $15,000 your price or whatever. That's how much it is over here. About $25,000 to put up a set of solar systems.
Yeah, well, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. I already had me some panels already, because I was running off the grid for a while, but my battery power was not doggone efficient on it here. But I done bought me a brand new system with them duplicating batteries now. I don't got to doggone use no water on that duplicating here, and they guarantee for 10 years, man. So man, but you get them duplicators out of China, man. Man, them duplicate Chinese, they're doing some good stuff, man. They're not expensive at all. They can afford it. My system cost me just about $2,500 US there, folks.
Wow, that's a real good deal, man. That's really good. Well, out here, my stove's on electric. My hot water heater's on electric. All my washers and dryers, they're on electric. But I hang my clothes out. I don't use my dryer, but my stove, that's on electric, and my heater is too, but I don't use the heater. I mean, we don't need a heater out here. When you see 122 degrees here in July, I don't care if it's 40, I ain't turning my heater on. I don't care if there's ice outside. I am not turning the heater on. I got blankets.
You're right. Because that bill gonna go up too. You say that on your water, y'all use an electric or water heater too, your break?
Yeah, I got an electric water heater, so it's not gas. Yeah, but I got electric water heater, and I don't have sewage either. I have a septic tank that I take care of, and all of that. You get it pumped every 5 or 6 years. I don't pay a sewage thing. But out here in my town and in San Diego area, yeah, they're adding all that onto the property taxes. You have to pay for your trash, and the trash company has to come over, and all of that. That's all added to your property tax part.
Yeah, well, down here in Barbados, down here, I would say about probably, I could be a little bit excessive, about 80%. About 80% of the houses on this end, and some of them business places on the end, man, they about 80%. We use solar heaters on this end. We got them tanks on the roof with them doggone panels with copper tube in it, and then the heat up in the deal with the sun. And you got about 80, all depends on what storage you want on top of the roof. You can got a storage tank on the ground too, but all depends on how much doggone storage you want to get, man. You can have all that up like water, hot water in the tank all the time there, for you.
Man, that was, that technology out here kind of fouled out. My dad actually had solar for his hot water heater on top of his garage. And he probably saved on electricity because I think he had, yeah, he did. He had electric hot water heater, but he had the solar stuff on the top that would warm up all the pipes up there, and you'd get hotter water in the daytime. So, yeah, that technology, a lot of people don't use that anymore. They're just going solar for their electric and just running solar in them Tesla batteries that they have out here. And my aunt just got it, and she just spent like 25 grand on hers, but her electric bill is only about $7. And you know what it used to be? About $710. $700 in San Diego. Yeah. The electricity bills in San Diego are one of the highest in California.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what about the cheese too. Like I said, I'm gonna leave only my station on grid, and if I don't use my station, I just would only pay just about $9 just to got the meter on my house. Okay.
I ain't 10 Roger on that. Yeah, yeah, it's only about, I mean, this GS35B doesn't run a lot of watts, but it's 220 volts, so I think it's like running the dryer whenever I'm on the radio, and I'm on the radio a lot. I mean, I'm on the radio every day for like 9-10 hours. These guys, hey, if these guys sat out there and tried to jump on me with all them watts, they probably go broke with their electricity bill, their break.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, let me go money this about the move, man. She done dip you down to about 7 dBs and brought you back up and then dip you down again. So we gonna pull it out doggone before it doggone and shove us out. So doggone, you be good, man. The pleasure was mine talking to you. Sounding real good around the water, no doubt. Fireball out west, 1 down south, right back. Come out.
All right there, one pill. Well, shoot, man. Yeah, you dropped down there too, but man, I still can hear you, no problem. You know, that's just the way the conditions over here run. So, but yeah, man. Well, I'll catch you come later when the conditions gonna get better another time. Shoot, we've been talking for 35 minutes, man. Hey, one pill. We've been talking for 35 minutes, and all these cotton picking mud ducks out here on the west side go, yeah, I got that cotton picker for that 5 minutes. Oh, I got that cotton picker. I got that cotton picker. Did you see that pop shot I did, them 3 keys? Man, them guys can't do what I could do.
They probably thought back this saying, I can't wait for them 2 mud ducks to put the phone down. Except all, they probably back there saying, I just can't wait for them 2 mud ducks to put that damn phone down. For them.
Yeah, well, it ain't phone anymore. Now it's Kiwi. Now everybody's doing it on a Kiwi. I don't even know where to go or how to do that, but or they go to live YouTube or something like that so they can hear how they sound, and when they know they're not getting keyed on, they'll shut up on that end. Yeah, I remember the days of the telephone though. You get on the landline, you get on the CB at the same time and pretend you're hearing them. Yeah, well now they're just doing it over the internet.
Yeah, I know. That's how they do it, man. And like I said before, end up gonna sit down up in them looking doggone chat rooms and they watched the 60 dB signal, man. And as soon as doggone the signal got to the point where they know they're going to be heard, they said, I'm going to cut his radio off now, and then run the key real quick, and then get the name called and feel like a big shot.
Hell yeah, and then they run on social media and tell all their friends about that one time that they claimed your name to get some fame. They'll run to all their buddies on social media because they want the fame from your name, Break.
You're right. You're right on that double-legged here. And then that double-legged boys up in there think doggone man he or somebody because he just cut that damn man radio off. But they did not understand some of them on the ear that he was back there in for the 60 dB key. Think you're a fireball, I'm laughing, brother.
That's what all these guys do out here. They just wait till 60 dB comes in there and then they drop down and they key down for about as long as they got 3 or 4 keys and they say, okay, I'm going to go 10-7. All right, I'm going to go 10-7. I just want to say hi. I want to go 10-7. They just wanted to feel good that they keyed on Fireball and then go. Okay, great. We'll see you later. Fireball still be talking to my friends for 45 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about. You see, you just like me. I run a talk show. When I come on the band, I run a talk show. I ain't running a double-legged pawn shop. I'll catch somebody out there, I'm going to cut your radio off. But I come on the band, I run a talk show. So I'll be easy to key on that double-legged ear. Because I'm going to go sit back and watch the needle on it in, fall back, doggone, I'm into that double-legged one to fall back, and then key and cut the radio off. And then run by the radio. Well, I keyed on one, see, like, but I run a talk show. But then double-legged boys run a pawn shop station. Folks,
Oh, there's a couple stations out here that could just take my entire conversation, though. There's about 2 of them out here in Southern California that can just take my conversation and make me stop talking. They're 410.
You're just like me. That's the way it goes. They would get a 1 or 2 key on me, but it's done down the motor. It's not going to stay for 4 or 5 keys. I'm not going to let it happen there.
Yeah, I tried to do that too. I mean, usually I'm talking to somebody else or something like that, but shoot, there's a couple stations out here. They could just take the whole band and do what they want to do with it. But shoot, I let them have their fun. I'm already going to have my fun. It don't matter to me. Most of the time, I'm talking with them guys anyway.
That's right. I usually sit back here and read the mail. I read the mail. But boy, Lord knows, y'all boys in California been having doggone some super conditions in Georgia. I was wondering how the world that is happening every day. You be back there talking to Superman and Windjammer and all them double-legged boys. I was like, shook, man. Boy, them doggone Georgia boys got a pipeline to California there, 14.
Man, let me tell you something, man. All last year, all I heard was Superman. The whole entire from August or November all the way until about May, all I heard was Superman and 22.9 and all the Mississippi guys, but most of the time it was just Superman.
Yep, I know. I've been reading some of that mail too. Man. But that double-legged been having a ball with his double-legged phone booth coming to you for the last, I would say about last 7-8 months there, 14.
But see, now it's changed. I mean, he gets in there now. Superman can get in there now, but now it changed to other stations that are a little stronger in other areas, and that's really weird. I mean, they didn't step up or do anything. They're just, for some reason, their area sounds a little better during these kinds of months. It's weird.
Well, I've been listening doggone to Windjammer. That double-legged been running him red on it here. He don't know that Windjammer run up on him. Windjammer Georgia. That double-legged don't know that Windjammer run up on him there.
Oh man, no, that's what I was talking about. Boy, that guy over here. Now last year, he couldn't even speak. He couldn't even talk to the radio, but now all the guys in Colorado said that Windjammer tear him up, but not in my radio. But now this year, it might be the other way around, because a lot of times Superman's talking to Northern Cal, and I'm talking to Windjammer.
Yep, that's the way it is. All right, man, look at Fat Boy. Where doggone it been from, man? The pleasure was all mine with this conversation we got going on. I gotta go and take the time out. I gotta run down to Big Mama's house. You see, every afternoon in my life, man, I gotta go to Big Mama and make sure she's doing good and make sure she get her medication and all that stuff on it in and make sure doggone She get her stuff running all that kind of stuff, and then I'm gonna ease back home, man. But that's my job for the last doggone 20 years on this end. I gotta run down to Big Mama. Take care of 5 ball. I'm gonna take the time out, and then I gotta run to Big Mama's house. So then.
All right there, One Pill. You have a good one out there. Yeah, man, it's always good to take care of family, man. I do that too. You know, my brother, he always passes my mama's house and makes sure she's doing good and all that stuff. You know, always got to take care of family if they're still here. You know, so yeah, I'll let you go on and do that, man. Take care of Mr. Worldwide One Pill in Barbados. Fireball, literally at California on hold. I'm back out.
Like I said, man, I've been blessed by the best, man. I'm a lucky guy. I got me 2 mamas, man. Now, the Big Mama, she done took me to the church when I was back there in Pampers, man. Big Mama done took me to the church and give me a name. The little mama, she out there in the kitchen got something smelling real good. But little mama, she took me to the church and give me a ring on it here. Take your Fireball, a lucky mama like me with 2 mamas, goddamn.
Oh, yeah, you lucky. Hey, One Pill. You lucky, because I bet they make you some good food there, Breaker.
I don't know what she got back there, but she got something smelling real good, man. I'll go in the kitchen real quick and see if I can push my hand and steal something and head down to Big Mama. Hey, Fireball, take care. One Pill live, man.
All right, you take care, buddy. We'll catch you come later. We'll catch you another time, another way. Mr. One Pill in Barbados. I'm sitting back. I'm going to go play with my YouTube channel. You got to join my new YouTube channel because my other one, it got a little messed up on that end. So you got to go to my new one. It's Fireball and 406 Live. So it's youtube.com/@Fireball 406 Fireball and 406 Live.
Real good copy. Fireball at 406 Live. Pick your idea of Fireball out doggone past you and check it out. Bye.
Yeah, and. So Fireball, then the word and the number 406, and then Live. It's kind of long. It's Fireball and 406 Live. And it's another friend of mine. He started up with me. He lives up in Chinook, Montana. Up in North Montana, up by Canada. So me and him, we're starting a YouTube channel together there, Break.
Real good copy. Fireball and 406 Live on it in. Fireball and 406 Live on it in. 406 is the one up there around doggone Montana there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's setting up a big old station up there, man. He's putting up a big old station up there, and he's been talking on radio for a while, but he just kind of got on the Super Bowl here for a little while, and he kind of likes it. So, you know, I've been helping him out with his footing and all this other stuff, and he's going to start running live gates. He can hear you guys in the Blue Waters. He talks to the Blue Waters a lot.
Okay. Well, doggone, man, I listen out for him. I believe I probably might talk to him. I can't recall on that end. But no, I listen out for him, man. I guess I'll tell him what you told me about him on that end, no doubt. Take your Fireball and run to Big Mama, man. I gotta go and do what I gotta do, no doubt. Hey, Fireball out west, the mother duck down south with the 2 brown eyes, goddamn.
All right, tell old Big Mama, tell your mama I said hello. Hey, One Pill, make sure you tell the mama and all the family that Fireball said hello when I'm sitting on back.
You call me Fireball, I'll sure keep the fire alive, man. Well, you take care, man, and God bless you and the family also on it in. And I'm gonna hush my mouth and get my knees in the breeze. Fireball, 130 motherfuckers on this old school transmitter. And I got key down time, cause I ain't running nothing on it in.
Key one more time for the March of Dimes to let you know I got it all. Take care, One Pill, I'm gone.
Okay,